Something big is happening in cybersecurity, a really fundamental shift. The whole game, this battle to protect our digital lives, it's moving from human speed to machine speed. And the new guardians on the front lines, well, they're powered by AI. So yeah, let's dive right in.
Okay, so to really get a handle on why this is so urgent, you just have to look at this one number, 84 trillion. I mean, let that sink in. That's how many security signals a single company, just Microsoft, has to sift through every single day. They're doing this just to fend off these new AI-powered attacks. There's no way a human can keep up with that. It's a scale that is completely beyond us. And that staggering number, it really gets to the heart of the problem, you know? Our human cyber defenders, the people we call blue teams, they are absolutely at a breaking point. They're just completely overwhelmed. You've got this insane volume of data, a huge shortage of skilled analysts, and attacks that are getting more and more complex by the day. I mean, look at it this way. It's an asymmetric battle. It's a totally unfair fight. On one side, you've got these brilliant, dedicated human analysts, right? But they get tired. They get burned out from this never-ending flood of alerts. Then, on the other side, you have automated adversaries that run 24/7 at machine speed, just relentlessly poking and prodding, looking for that one single crack in the armor. It's a total mismatch, and it proves we need a whole new playbook for defense.
So what's that new playbook? Well, it's a massive AI upgrade. We're basically moving away from the old way of doing things. Security automation that just followed rigid, pre-written rules. Instead, we're moving toward a new generation of truly intelligent systems, the kind of systems that can finally level that playing field.
But you might be wondering, wait, don't we already have automation? And yeah, we do. But here's the catch. Those current platforms, they're great for threats we've seen before, but they're just following a script. The moment a creative attacker throws a curveball, some new variation they haven't seen before, those rigid playbooks just fall apart. They can't think on their feet.
And that right there is where this new vision comes into play. See, the goal isn't just automation anymore, it's autonomy. We're talking about building AI agents that can act like real, intelligent partners for our human defenders. Systems that can actually reason about brand new situations, learn from what they see, and adapt their strategies on the fly.
Okay, so how on earth does an AI actually think and learn about something it's never seen before? I know it sounds like magic, but it's not. The secret sauce really is a solid foundation of some incredibly powerful mathematical principles. That's what gives the AI its smarts.
It all kicks off with something called vector algebra. Now, the easiest way to wrap your head around this is to think of it like a digital fingerprint. It lets an AI take something super complex, like say the entire pattern of a malware attack, and boil it all down into a unique set of numbers, a fingerprint.
And these fingerprints are a total game changer. Why? Because with them, an AI can instantly measure how conceptually similar two different security incidents are. So when some brand new, unknown attack pops up, the AI can just scan its massive memory of millions of past events and say, hey, this new thing looks a lot like that old thing. And that, right there, is the foundation of how it learns from experience.
All right, so the AI can identify threats. That's step one. But how does it understand the whole battlefield? The network itself? Well, that's where graph theory comes in. Just picture your entire computer network, all your servers, laptops, everything, like a giant social network map. The devices are the people, and the connections between them are their relationships.
Now, this map gives the AI a genuine superpower. It's the ability to see the entire attack path. It can connect what look like totally random, unrelated alerts and piece together the full story of a break-in. This means it can start predicting an attacker's next move. And even better, it can map out the potential blast radius to see what other systems are at risk if just one machine goes down.
And then there's the third piece of the puzzle, formal logic. So if vector algebra is the AI's memory and graph theory is its map, then you can think of formal logic as its safety switch. It's basically a system of super precise, unbreakable rules that lets the AI prove with mathematical certainty that an action it's about to take is safe before it actually does it.
And this is absolutely crucial. This is how we build AI we can actually trust, right? We can't have some overeager AI deciding on its own to shut down, a critical hospital database by mistake. That would be a disaster. Formal logic acts like a safety harness. It makes sure that even as these AI systems get more powerful and autonomous, they always, always operate within safe, explainable boundaries.
Okay, so that's the theory, the math behind it all. But how does this stuff actually translate into real tools that can defend our networks today? Well, let's take a look at what the research is cooking up.
So this cutting-edge research is pushing forward on a few major fronts. For instance, they're combining AI with something called graph neural networks to find brand new types of attacks that our traditional tools just completely miss. In another area, they're using reinforcement learning. You know, the same tech that trains AIs to master super complex games to teach an AI how to stop a ransomware attack dead in its tracks all on its own. And what's cool is that each of these fields is using those core mathematical ideas we just talked about to solve these huge real-world problems.
All right, let's zoom in on one of the most exciting examples I've seen. It's the idea of building a cognitive security automation platform. So what is that? It's basically an AI system that's designed to copy the learning process of a top-tier human analyst, but do it at massive machine scale. So here's how it works. It's a simple 4-step cycle. First, when a new attack pops up, the AI uses those numerical fingerprints to instantly retrieve the most similar thing it's ever seen from its memory. Step 2, it reuses the successful response plan from that old case. But of course, no two attacks are exactly the same, so step 3, a large language model revises that old plan, tweaking it for this new, unique situation. And finally, and this is the most important part, it retains this new successful solution in its memory. This makes the whole system smarter for the next time around. It's just this constant, powerful learning loop.
And when you step back, this all brings us to the really big picture. This whole shift, this move toward learning, adaptive, and autonomous defense systems, it's poised to fundamentally change how we think about the safety of our entire digital world.
And look, this isn't some far-off science fiction. We're already seeing the results. One study that used AI to manage software vulnerabilities found a 76% jump in identifying real threats. At the same time, it massively cut down on false alarms and slashed the time it takes to fix critical problems. I mean, that is a huge leap forward, both in efficiency and in actual security.
So why should you care about all this high-tech research? Well, it means faster detection of data breaches at the companies that have your personal info. It means proactive defense for the software you use every single day. It means our critical infrastructure, everything from banking to the power grid, is more secure. And it means we'll have these tireless AI guardians working 24/7 to fight back against the increasingly sophisticated AI-powered attacks that are coming our way.
Look, at the end of the day, our digital world is heading in one clear direction. It's going to be protected by autonomous AI. The question we all need to start thinking about is no longer if this is going to happen, it's how. How are we going to build the systems and, more importantly, the trust that will let us truly rely on our new guardians?